Welcome to Devotional Daily. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Today is July 14. Our title is God Still Speaks. And so, we have the prophetic word confirmed, which you do well to heed as a light that shines in a dark place, until the day dawns and the morning star rises in your hearts. 1 Peter 1:19. God spoke and continues to speak. This is the clear biblical truth about him. God spoke through his prophets and messengers. Through Elijah, he presents himself as the only God who deserves the worship and adoration of man. Isaiah says that God, the author of all life, is honored by justice, and for this, he does not accept ceremonial substitutes, feast days, nor elaborate rituals. Amos cries out that injustice subverts nations and that God is, after all, responsible for bringing justice and judgment. Micah declares that the kingdom of God is both judgment and promise. Hosea, one of the boldest figures of all religious literature, likens God to a husband and father who forgives and restores. Jeremiah foresees a new covenant, with the law written on the tablets of the heart. Ezekiel sets the responsibility of each one in their choices. God will do justice to all, says Daniel, when the books will be opened, and no subterfuge of endless appeals will be possible nor permitted. God spoke and continues to speak of comfort, security, direction, and hope through the Psalms, jewels of indescribable beauty. God spoke through his mighty acts of deliverance and the repeated waves of mercy and grace. He spoke and still speaks through droughts and diseases, through the despotism of rulers and the cruelty of invaders. In the Old Testament, through the prophets, we are given to see God acting in the shadow of history. What about the voice of God through the cross and Jesus Christ with his word of salvation and judgment? If you want to hear the clearest manifestation of the voice of God, study Jesus Christ. He is the heart of the Christian message. He is the gospel. I must repeat what I have mentioned before. Jesus Christ is like the sun, one of his clearest and most perfect symbols. We believe in the sun not just because we see it, but more so because through it we see all other things.